consent agenda.
I'll move to approve.
Second.
Motion by Mr. Hansi, second by Mr. Culbertson. Any questions or comments? All in favor of the motion, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes. Thank you. We'll state for the record, resolution 2013-058. Ace and Tech presented the check to our fire chief last Wednesday. Chief asked me to be in attendance, and we accepted the check on behalf of the fire department. So, City of Rushford is very appreciative of the donation. Number 7, public hearing. There is none. Number 8. General business, 8A, consideration of receiving recommendation from Board of Zoning Appeals from a hearing held earlier this same date to consider the request of Joshua and Trina Happel for a conditional use permit to operate a home-based business from the garage at their residence at 205 East Harry Street. The business is a hydrographics water printing business, a process involving transferring a pattern or custom design onto hard surface objects using water displacement. The city's current zoning ordinance permits home-based businesses in residential districts on a conditional use basis, following review of the conditions and approval of conditions, if any. Board of Zoning Appeals minutes will be provided at the meeting. And what was the verdict?
The conditional use permit hearing form, they discussed with neighbors who were present, and they discussed different environmental issues, if there were any, which they didn't feel there were going to be any. And parking and driving wouldn't be much of an issue because they do have an alley that they can use as well as the front of their house. And they're here and have a sample.
Yeah, this is, we did a training course down in Missouri to become master decorators, and this is basically what we would be doing is putting this camel print. This can be put on anything that can be painted, any 3D object. And this is something this was my European mount that we did down there. This is just tape, so this doesn't get on there. But they do rims, car, interior. That's what a lot of people do. Just custom stuff.
This is something you'll do in your garage.
Yeah. We'll be working full-time at our regular jobs, but this is just this item.
Explain the process to me a little bit, Josh.
Yeah.
What exactly?
We'll be using a water-based paint, and what you do is you like this here, start out as a European mount, just basic skull, and then you base coat it. We'll be using water-based paints. And you base coat it in brown, and then you take this film, it's really thin film, and you have it set it in a tank of water, and you spray activator over it, and then that makes that film turn into ink that just floats on the water, and you dip your skull or your piece in there, and that forms around your piece and sticks to it.
Okay, so and then there's bound to be some residue or something that
From the film and stuff?
from the film.
Well, we have a tank where you have big tank of water, and I have pumps and PVC that's going to be connected to it around, and then it will actually, when I fill it up with water, after I dip this piece and there's like that leftover film and stuff, the water will push over this dam where I'll have like a thick layer of filters to catch all that, because I'll have heating elements down there, because the water has to be between 95 and like 100 degrees. So all that film will be caught, because I can't get them heating elements dirty. We'll just get that or whatever. So then that's how all the debris will be caught, and because I have to reuse that water like
Okay, I see.
many times.
And then you throw the filters away?
Throw the filters away in the garbage, yeah.
Well, they're, as long as it's the filters, yeah.
Yeah, it's just the filters.
But the paint thinners for cleaning the guns or spraying would be brought to the hazardous waste in
Right.
Preston.
Right. So there's nothing hazardous that you're aware of that would end up in the water stream?
No.
Nope.
No.
About 500 gallons of water, and it's probably gonna be drained biannually, hopefully. That's what the plan is.
Sure.
That's what most of them do, is drain biannually. A lot of them drain it on to, use it for their lawns,
Oh,
Yeah.
sure.
so.
Did the board